Did somebody join? Hello. Hey, Bunty. How are you? Thanks for joining. You have any questions, Bunty? I'm good. I'm good, Bunty. Thanks for joining. सर ANP nominations questions है. हाँ बोलो. AAINP नहीं है. Now it is AAIP. Alberta Advantage Immigration Program. So AAINP पुराना था और AAIP नया है. So at least पता होना चाहिए, right? कि क्या भी नया है, पुराना है. बोलो. आवाज़ आ रही है साफ साफ. My NOC is 131100 Administration Assistant AOS. I have applied. अच्छा ठीक है. In February. Okay. So you are already in Alberta. Good. अरे यार ये आइडिया, हाउ कैन आई से when will you get nomination? This is I am not, it's not coming to me. Normally I think AOS में 2 से 3 महीना लग रहा है अभी शायद, क्योंकि टेक पाथवे में बहुत लोग बोल रहे हैं वो. यू आर इन द ग्रुप राइट? हाँ तो 2 महीना पकड़ लो. और मे बी अगर जल्दी भी हुआ तो एनीवेयर बिटवीन 6 वीक्स, 4 to 6 वीक्स. मतलब वैसे तो बहुत लोग बता नहीं रहे हैं एओएस का ट्रेंड कितना है, लेकिन हमारे ग्रुप में जो बंदे हैं कुछ किसी का शायद आया भी है एओएस में। हाँ तो उतना तो लग रहा है यार, तो 4 वीक्स तो लग ही रहा है सबका, और एओएस का शायद थोड़ा ज़्यादा लग सकता है, तो वही समझो। सो बेस्ड ऑन सी विल आई गेट माई नॉमिनेशन। हाँ हाँ एओसी में देखो, एओएस सॉरी एओसी बोल रहा हूँ, यूएस का हैंगओवर, एओसी नहीं, एओएस एओएस में देर इज नो लिस्ट ऑफ एनओसी। वो सबसे एडवांटेज उसका वही है, यू जस्ट नीड अ जॉब ऑफर वगैरह, अगर इफ यू हैव ऑल द अदर कंडीशंस, इफ यू आर मीटिंग ऑल द अदर कंडीशंस, you don't need anything. So AOS is pretty straightforward if you are already here. So why not? Yeah, and I don't see a reason you'll not get a. Taking how much time? That's what I'm saying. AOS is taking like, see AOS में what you have to understand is that they will only give nomination, right? So after nomination, even you will have to get a, even after you have to get a nomination, like after get a nomination you have to wait to get a ITA, then after getting ITA you have to submit the document. So AOS is only a nomination, so nomination might take anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Virinder, I'm not too sure about student work permit, man, sorry. Your IELTS is good, but student visa I'm not too sure about the process. You are coming here for masters or something like that, Virender? How much time after getting nomination will we get IT, bhai sab? After nomination, maximum 2 weeks. So it all depends when you get nomination. So say for example, you get a nomination on a Monday, right? And Wednesday ko agar you have a draw, so you can get it within 2 days. Or the worst is, like say example, you got your nomination after the Thursday after the last draw, so then you will have to wait for 2 weeks. So yeah, maximum of 15 days I would say to get a nomination. After you get nomination to get an ITA, 2 weeks is maximum, because they are doing their draws, right? So but yeah, condition that the draw should happen also. Hey Imtiaz, in the last 2 months, did any European case where someone applied for tech pathway and still this day and not get NOI, or it's very no EOI? Yeah, every EOI gets a NOI, Imtiaz. Don't worry about that. Virinder, if I was able, like guys, if you're able to answer your question, just put a like on the stream. And yeah, Imtiaz, NOI is automatic, almost like I would not say automatic, but it's like everybody is getting NOI. So up till now, when my IELTS exam should be valid at what stage? Your IELTS should be valid till you submit your documents to your federal government. It should be valid till that time. Let me see. Let me find. I'm reading the group that many people are not getting. Yes, I am getting that kind of response, Imtiaz, that many people are not getting. So I think the only solution is to create another request. If you don't get it within couple of weeks, I don't see a point waiting too long. Create one more request, because it's not a you are not paying anything for EOI. Hey Arun Piplani vlogs. Hey Manish, my ECI is updated but still waiting for biometrics letter. How much time? Arun, are you in India or in Canada? Yeah, Imtiaz, even I am hearing, but the fact is that many people. Yeah. So is it delayed or they are not interested in the NOC you selected? So Imtiaz, I don't think it's a reason of interested. If your NOC is on the deck pathway list, they usually issue you the NOI. Okay, so I don't see it as a reason of kind of a not interested. They are interested in all the NOCs in the list. It's just that maybe it's just delayed, or maybe it went through. For many people, I honestly think for many people it goes to spam or junk and it gets deleted, because for most of the people we get it. Like for 95%, 98% people get it. Like there are always exceptions in the case, but yeah. Should I submit EOI? I have submitted AOS application already. No, that's okay. That's it, right, Bunty? For AOS, there is no EOI. Have you looked at my AOS how to create request for AOS video? Did you see that video, Bunty? On AOS application? So you just need to create your application and that's it. There is no EOI process for AOS. Arun, PNP inland AOR 6th Feb. 6th Feb. Oh, okay. Oh, 6th Feb. It's not even how many days, man. It's like 15 days. Biometrics takes around a month. Arun. I also got it like after a month or so, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe 3 to 4 weeks. Virinder Kaushik, I am taking 1 year course, so it will give me 1 year PGWP planning in Nova Scotia, age 43, long experience in shipping. Good, Virinder. Good, like you have a experience, so you can very well do. Like after 1 year, you can already. I think you are already qualified, right, Virinder? If you create your profile now, have you created your Express Entry profile, Virinder? Guys, if I'm able to answer your questions, please put a like from those people on the stream. And Virinder, I am talking to you now. Have you created your Express Entry profile already? Because with 43 years with age 43 and your experience in shipping and port sector, you might already be qualified under something called a FSW or foreign skilled worker. So, yeah. My points are less. Oh, how much less, Virinder? Like you have a lot of experience, looks like. Unlimited Yari, Sagar is here. Hey, Sagar. Is it mandatory to give biometrics and medical? I gave it less than no. Then if that is the case, then you don't need. You might get an exemption. Just keep following your profile, Sagar. Your biometric and medical might just be linked. But Tul Sakina, dear Mr. Bhai, if I have a job offer from Alberta Tech Pathway and you're supposed to get PR and come to Alberta, the question is if I don't like the job after a few weeks, no man. Batul, that is the problem. Batul Sakina, that's a problem. You will have to stay in Alberta. Live, not just stay, work and stay in Alberta. So that's a condition of PR. After getting NOI, up till how much time do we need to get PR? After NOI is nothing, Bunty. NOI is nothing. NOI is just a starting point. After NOI, you will have to submit your documentation to Alberta Immigration. They will give you a nomination. So that can take up to from 4 weeks to 6 weeks. It can take. After that, you will have to wait up to a maximum of 2 weeks to get an ITA. After you get an ITA, you submit all your documents and pay the fees to federal government. And then from there, it takes for 6 months. So after you pay your fees, you will get something called an acknowledgement of receipt. So from that receipt date that you have paid the fees, it can take up to a maximum of 6 months. So that's the maximum timeline I'm talking about. Age more and no PG. Okay. So basically all NOCs under tech pathway is genuinely required. Alberta is them. Yeah, that's the reason, Imtiaz. They have created that stream, right? Because they need that those people there. So that's the reason. Inland applicant, can we change the job and look for another job? Yeah, obviously. Once you get your PR, you are free to change jobs, take jobs. That's okay, Batul. Like it should not be a problem. Changing jobs and Taking new jobs is not a problem. Okay, thank you. Guys, please put a like and I'll see what else. If I don't get NOI in 2 to 3 months, does it mean they are not interested in my file? NOI. Bunty, you said you did AOS, right? Oh no, I'm not too sure, Virender, about your question. Yeah, so AOS, you will straight get a nomination. Okay, there is no NOI EOI process. You have submitted all the documents, right? You have paid the fees for AOS, right? Yeah, so your NOI is only when they call for applications, right? So you have already made that application, submitted all the documents, paid all the fees. So that is what we do after getting NOI. So you have already done that stage. Okay. So don't worry about that. You will not get a NOI, you will straight get a nomination if they find that your application is suitable for AOS. What is the major difference between AOS and tech pathway? Okay. So the major difference between AOS and tech pathway is that AOS is primarily for people who are already in Alberta, working in Alberta, living and working in Alberta. Tech pathway is for people who want to come to work, who are either already working in Alberta or who want to come to Alberta. So tech pathway is more open. But the condition for tech pathway is that you can have only, your NOCs are limited. So for AOS, all NOCs are valid. Okay. For tech pathway, there is only a list of NOCs that are valid. Plus, for tech pathway, in AOS, you can work for any company in Alberta. As long as you are working full time, they are okay. In AOS, in tech pathway, they have a list of company types, which is called NAICS. So these are the major differences, I would say. And then 300 points for tech pathway. But the advantage is that tech pathway is kind of very fast. People are getting it very fast. So if you are not living in Alberta, you are already in Sagar, you are already in Alberta, but if you are not living in Alberta, then it becomes really attractive, like I did. Any other questions I missed? Yeah. Any other questions? Thanks. Hey Bunty, put a like on the stream. Hey Virinder, put a like on the stream. Thank you. Any other question? I just put out a video for how to get PCC for US. So if anybody is interested, I just put it on the SharePoint, on the WhatsApp group. What is that? Oh, so for people who are already, who kind of wants to apply for PR, there is a police verification that we need to get from different countries that we have. Thanks, Imtiaz. Thanks for the appreciation. So that's a police verification for USA. So for people who have stayed in USA, they have to get a police verification. Imtiaz, I really appreciate your comment, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you are sharing this with your friends, and just invite your friends to join this channel. Okay. Sorry, I think I missed some questions. Okay, Virinder, are you? No, no, Virinder, I'm not a immigration consultant. Imtiaz, I'm our outlander getting my IELTS. WS done to start the process soon. Imtiaz, have you already paid for WES? Sorry, for IELTS? If not, try Selpip. I have put a workshop. Did you see my workshop on Selpip? So you can always try Selpip, Imtiaz. That's a that's a good option. If you have not already paid for IELTS, I would not say scrap anything, but yeah, you can always check out Selpip. It is a real good thing. I did my Selpip. The city in which I don't have. Oh, okay. Where are you, Imtiaz? Where are you located? No. What else? What else? I hope people Saudi. Okay. Okay. That is fine. Let's see. What else? Any other questions? Imtiaz, you have to invite your friends to join this channel. I'm sure there are many other people in Saudi wanting to immigrate to Canada. So if you can bring them to this channel, just spread the word. It would be good. What else? What else? Facebook.com. Virinder, how much time Ircc is taking for student spouse sponsor? Aip. Student spouse sponsor. I'm not too sure, Virinder, about that question. Have you checked the link for processing times? There is a link. Just Google IRCC processing times. You will get a link. You can check the tentative kind of a timeline. Any other questions did I miss? Yeah. Okay, let me see. फाइल साथ लगा सकते हैं क्या with family? Like for your spouse? Yeah. Yeah, for student visa and spouse, right? Yeah, you can do that. I think most of us do that, do like that only. Where even when I got my work permit, I did like that. I applied for my work permit and then my for spouse work permit, my daughter's study permit, yeah, everything. We can do that. And that is how I think it's done. It's better. So you have kids also, Virender? Okay, so you can apply for study permit and everything for them also. Yeah, you can do that. Good man. My friend is CA. How was CA jobs in Alberta? I can push him to think about a PR. I'm also a CA. So, see, here CA jobs are kind of legal jobs, right? So you have to get a certification here. So it's called CPA here. So you have to become a CPA here, and then only you can practice as a CA. So CA from a knowledge point of view is okay, but from a typical day job CA kind of a thing, you have to become a CPA here. So that's another 6 months of studies, I think. But I'm a CA. Okay, somebody joining? Any questions? When you shifted? Oh, Canada 2018. 2018. Where are you, Virender? Where are you from? Ahmad. If you get a refusal for nomination, can you? Yeah, you can reply. You can reply as long as they have not barred you. So if it is just a regular rejection, you can apply. That's for sure. That's okay. But make sure your conditions have changed, right? Like if you reapply with the same details, it might get rejected again. So make sure that whatever the condition is, that is kind of satisfied. If you get a refusal, are you in a job? Yeah, I work. Basically, now in Kochi, Kerala, God's own country. Very good. My brother was in Kochi for a year or so. He was working for Ernst & Young there in Kochi. Good. What else? Question? Nice. Yeah. He told me it's a nice place. So that's the reason. Let's see what else. It's been 3 weeks. I'm waiting for a response. Does it normally take that long? You are waiting for what, Ahmad? Uh, have you paid the fees and everything for Tech Pathway? Yeah, we're in the Ram in Calgary. So Ahmad, PNP nomination. So you have paid all the fees. Okay. Okay. So then it takes around, like people are saying, it's taking around 3 to 4 weeks for some of them. So it's been 3 weeks I'm waiting. So yeah, I think, like, see, now you don't have a choice. So normally it takes 3 to 4 weeks. So any day now, I would say, any day now you can get a nomination. So you are very close. Just hang on there. So Ahmed, yeah, I think don't worry much. You will get through. Raja Chidambaram. Hey Raja. Hi, how are you? Guys, if I've been able to answer your questions, put a like and let me look at the questions. I am good. Raja, I am good too. Can I help you? Can I help you with a question? Go ahead. Selfie link is very useful. Thanks, Raja. Thank you. If what I'm also planning to do is I'm planning to do a live kind of workshop. So basically the same content that I have, but I'll be able to talk more and be more interactive. So if you have more people who wants to join, please do invite them. So if I have enough participants, I can do a live session for Selpep. Yep. Thanks, Raja. My work permit ITC is in progress. Intercompany transfer. Okay. Ahmad, is CELPIP easier than IELTS? I have given only CELPIP, to be honest. So I found it to be very easy. Like I have heard people from IELTS taking classes, doing training and many things. For CELPIP, I didn't needed anything. It was very easy. I applied for WS. Oh, very good, Raja. You're preparing for CELPIP. All the best. You will like it. So in that video, I have kind of covered tips and tricks on CELPIP. So have a look. I hope it will help. What other thing I should before I move to Cal? What other thing I should before I move to Cal? So that's a very open question, Raja. There are many things like what is your question? There are many things you need to do. Like right from finding a place, like there are many things. Can I start US police verification? What is what is your PR application at what stage? It is at what stage? So it will depend on what stage. The reason I asked that, Raja, is because your police verification is valid only for 6 months. Okay. So if you apply it too early, then you will have to do that process again. So just be aware of that. Attorney going to submit on commit. No, what he is going to submit, Raja? He is going to submit your intercompany transfer, right? That's what you mean, right? For intercompany transfer, you don't need police verification. You need it for PR application. Yeah. So you don't need for that. Hey Raja, I hope you put a like on the stream, man. Any other questions? Let's see. Thanks, Raja. Yes, that's right. Yeah. So only when you are very close to your PR application, then submit your, then get your police verification. In fact, you can get it even after you get your ITA, invitation to apply, because police verification in US takes around a week or so, a week 10 days maximum. So you will not have a hard time there. Any other questions? Yeah, nothing yet. For PR tech pathway, can I proactively do something in advance? Have you created, first thing, have you created your express entry profile? That is the first thing you can do, Raja. So for tech pathway, you will first have to create your express entry profile. Then you have to see whether you got a 300 points there. That's the first step. So first do that. Imtiaz, Indian PCC is a headache. Yeah, man. Imtiaz, that's a headache. True. But now I think I have heard like people are getting it very smoother also. Shahz Rahman, I am a CA. I will be moving to Alberta shortly. How can I prepare for CPA final exam? Is there online training or coaching? What do you advise? Oh my God, that's a totally different track, Shahz Rahman. But I'm sure there should be something available online. I'm not too sure about CPA. I'm a CA. I never did my CPA here, so I'm sorry. I was not able to help you on that question. But any other question, maybe I can try. See, what else? Any more questions? Thanks. Any other question? Was there any question? For new people new on the stream, thanks for joining. If you have any questions, you can post it. I'll try and answer that. Is it possible to apply for PR from US once more? See, Raja, PR and work permit are two different things. Okay. For tech pathway, what you need is a job offer in Canada, in Alberta, in fact. So you're already coming on work permit, so you already have a job. So just get a offer documentation, everything from your employer. And once you qualify for either a CEC or a FSW, once you create your Express Entry profile, see what your score is. Based on that, you can apply for tech pathway. So don't confuse. I'm an Indian CA with CISA. What are chances to land job in Alberta? So it all depends. Like your degrees are okay. Indian CISA, Indian CA and CISA. I'm also from India. Done my CA there. But it all will depend on the skills, how good you are able to crack the interviews and things like that. So there are jobs in every sector in Alberta, I would say. So I don't see any sector like not having jobs. Most of the sectors have good jobs here. But yeah, you have to land a job. So find your job, like look at monster.com, LinkedIn, Indeed. Look at those websites. It might just help you land a job. I hope I was able to answer, Shaz. If you can, please put a like. I think I should branch out into other topics also, right? Like kind of making this full-fledged economical, educational. Like, rather than just concentrating on PRs, on immigration, I should branch out. People are asking many questions. Thanks, Raja. Shaz, I have posted 2 questions above. Could you please shed light on Shaz, I just told you, I'm an Indian CA. Your question, that's right. I'm an Indian CA with CISA. I told you, you can land a job based on your skills and if you, how well you are able to crack the interviews. So start looking for your jobs. There are various portals for that. LinkedIn is one portal, monster.com, indeed.com. These three I know are popular portals here. So start looking into a job, or if you have any company in mind, you can apply directly to the company also. So that was my question. Your second question, Shaz, and your first question was also related. You said I'm a CA will be moving to Alberta. How can I prepare for CPA final exam? My response to that was that I am not too sure because I've not done my CPA here, so I cannot guide you in that. I'm so sorry, but I'm sure there are some CPA chapters. You can find links online and have a look on what it takes to be a CPA. And I wish you all the best. Just let me know how it went. I never attempted CPA, so yeah, I was not able to help you much there. So Shaz, was I able to answer your 2 questions above? If you're still here. People on the stream, if you have any questions, go ahead. I missed the second answer. Second answer, okay, you mean the answer to the first question, right? Your first question was you are a CPA, like you wanted to understand if there is any exams on CPA, like I can guide you on CPA. So my question was I didn't take CPA, so I'm sorry, I don't have an idea on CPA and I don't want to misguide you on things I have not done myself. Second question, I'm an Indian CA with CISA. Yeah, I think you can land a job. Try going through Monster, LinkedIn. It will all depend on your skill. Is it easy to get Selpip score 7? 7 is enough for me. Oh, yeah. 7 is very easy. Elmir, 7 is very easy. Have you tried my Selpip workshop? I have a Selpip workshop on this channel. Have a look at that. You can easily do that. That's not a problem at all. Yeah, yeah, pretty easy, I would say. Do I need to be in Calgary for? No, no, Raja, you don't need to be. But you need to satisfy all the conditions. So that's the only catch. You don't need to be physically present in Canada or in Alberta, in fact. You can apply from outside Alberta, rest of the world. You should be okay. Because I watched some videos, teacher explains in real answer, real dummy answers are getting 7. Yeah, I will not comment on that, Elmer, but yes, it can happen. So, but Selpip is overall easier. So I would say that's the only thing, because it's all computer based, right? So I think the thing about dummy answers is on speaking, right? So it's a computer based. There is no person judging you online. I'm sure there is somebody listening to you after your recording after and giving you a score. So yeah, it all depends on person to person how that what do you say, how that session went. I'm worried about refusal if they ask for a license since my job offer is. No, Ahmed, I think you asked this question earlier also. So you would know if your job needs a license, right? I think you know that your job needs a license? If you, like most people, most of us, right, who work, we know if our job needs a license, registration, or anything like that. So it's not about so so if you are working in Alberta and you already, like, if you are working in a regulated job, then you need a license. But that should be a question either for you or your employer. Like, they can guide you better on if you really need a license. Because yes, if you need a license in Alberta and you don't have a license, they can refuse it. No. Oh no. There is nothing like license to work in the country, right? Work in the country is called a work permit. It's not called a license. Okay, so license is a very specific thing. Okay, license is a very specific document that you need. There would be a regulating authority that will give you a license, like a driver's license, right? So it's a license to do something. Like driver license is for you to be able to drive. So, okay, okay. I'm not too sure, Ahmad, about licensing thing. So I apologize if I don't understand that. So I'm not too sure about licensing, to be honest. But I just know the general rule that if you need a license, then you need to have a license. As simple as that. How many days do I need to stay in Alberta upon soft landing? Since I got nomination and job offer, I'm planning to stay a couple of months, relocate and then. Shaz, you need to only. Uh, I'm confused. You are coming here on PR? Shaz? Shaz, are you coming here on PR? Oh, you already have a PR. Okay. So, yeah, just soft landing. How many days I need to stay in? No, it's okay. You can come do a soft landing and then you can go and bring your family back. I tried using CRS score. Correct, my CRS score is using 3 and only after including my spouse degree and self-pip score as 7. Do I record to start WS process for her also? Yes. If you want to add her education, then yes. You have to do WS for her also. Correct. Raja. Yeah, Shaz. I don't think there is any such kind of restriction. But I think the only thing is that you will have to permanently move here. So so if you have a valid justification that you want to bring your family back or something, that you need to come back, it should be okay. I'm not too sure about that, Shaz, that question. But I don't see an issue because me also, like, we got PR and we came after a couple of months after getting PR because my daughter's school was still on. So that way, I think you should be okay. I would say you might be just okay. So, but do check online. Go to canada.ca website. I think they have good information there. So check that out. Thanks, Raja. Thanks, Shaz. So, guys, if you don't have any questions, I think I'm almost an hour in the stream. I'll end the stream now and I'll see you tomorrow if you don't have any questions. Thank you, guys. Thank you.